Hi, my name is Chase. I'm here today to talk about why I decided to live a slow life in Seoul, South Korea. So I was born in Korea and I lived in Korea for the first 9 years of my life, and then I went to the UK. Back then I wanted to become a pianist, so my parents sent me to this music school in London, and I ended up living in England for 14 years. And then after I finished all my education, I came back to Korea and I've been living here since. And I have talked about this in my previous video, but I recently had this overwhelming feeling where, things just didn't seem right, like something was missing, and I felt slightly lost. I couldn't even figure out whether I was in the middle of a storm or middle of the woods, middle of a forest, middle of the wilderness. I didn't even know where I was at. But I just knew for sure that something in my life, there was just like a piece in my life that I had been missing, and I didn't quite know what it was. And it was during the week-long holiday of Seollal, which is a big Korean national holiday for Korean New Year. So I was just really able to get away from everything, and I was at my grandparents' house, and I was able to do a lot of self-reflecting, and yes, so I was just doing a lot of thinking, and I realized that I've been feeling overwhelmed by this fast-paced lifestyle in Korea, especially of Seoul. I hadn't realized until that moment how much influence I had been getting from these changes of lifestyles and changes of culture. And I realized that, being absorbed in this fast-paced, competitive culture, this lifestyle, it just wasn't a right fit for me at this stage of my life. And I decided to really just pull myself out of that norm and that lifestyle that I was just so used to by now. And I decided to live a new lifestyle, which is living a slow life in Korea. I haven't yet figured out what this life is going to be like and what it even means to live a slow life. I've never ever thought about this before in my life, so I don't know what it's going to be like, but I do have a very good feeling about this. It's only been week 1 since I started this slow life. I'm already feeling different, and I'm already seeing things in a different light. I've never met anyone who I think is living a slow life here in Korea. I've never encountered anyone. And yet again, I don't really know many people here in Korea, so that might be a why. And I might just be very narrow-minded right now. Since I don't really know anyone around me who is living a so-called slow life, I decided I'm gonna be the first one to just really try to pull myself away from all these competitiveness, is that even a word? From all these competitions, living a busy life and living in a fast-paced world or culture is not necessarily a bad thing. I have definitely seen a lot of benefits and advantages that this culture has by being fast-paced. But it's just a very personal self-reflection that I had, and a very personal realization and an enlightenment that I had recently, which is that I need to slow down, and where I can really appreciate these little things around me and savor each moment and just really find the hidden gems. Because my life, there's nothing really special about my life. My life is just so typical, so ordinary, and sometimes it even feels very mundane. But now I think I'm just really ready to find my own pace, find a freedom of just being myself and being comfortable with what I am and who I am. And I'll definitely be able to find the beauty of, living a slow, simple life. I still have to figure out like my own definition of what living a slow life means. This is just the beginning, and I just wanted to share every step of this journey with you guys. And I believe this is going to be a journey of rediscovery and finding balance. So I guess what I wanted to say is basically, welcome to living a slow life in Korea.